Welcome everybody to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. We are here tonight on the first night of the party in what is not the best Christmas weather. They say in Florida, rain is our version of snow, so
and we've got it tonight.
Plenty of that. But we're here to bring you all of the Christmas party exclusive treats and snacks. We've got a bunch of them here right now that we're going to show you and taste and try for you. So hopefully they're all good. We're excited to get started.
So we've got first the funnel cake sundae from Sleepy Hollow Refreshments. This is a funnel cake with peppermint ice cream. Then we've got the apple cider float, also from Sleepy Hollow. That's basically apple cider with a scoop of ice cream and whipped cream and cinnamon on it.
Oh, that sounds good.
It does. Then we've got this disaster of a sundae.
It's the Peppermint Hot Fudge Brownie Sundae from Plaza Ice Cream Parlor. So there's a brownie underneath this mess. They put a scoop of peppermint ice cream on top. Then they put hot fudge on it. So even though it's not that warm tonight in Florida, everything melts immediately because they put the hot fudge on it. Then it's topped with whipped cream and candy cane sprinkles. We've also, from Plaza Ice Cream Parlor, got the peppermint candy cane hot cocoa. So it's hot cocoa with candy cane. You've got this awesome straw with the Mickey head marshmallow on it. And again, whipped cream and peppermint sprinkles.
You think they glue this with edible glue?
Maybe. You would think it has to be edible, right?
Right? I think so. And then finally, we've got the Santa Claus Mousse. Is that what?
Santa Claus Mousse. Peppermint mousse.
Santa Claus Peppermint Mousse. So we are overloaded with peppermint tonight. Let's see how all this shapes up.
Where should we start?
Start with this
Let's
melting
start with
disaster.
the melting disaster that is the peppermint brownie sundae. All right, so I'm going to try to get a little bit of everything. I've got whipped cream, I've got ice cream, I've got hot fudge, and I've got some brownie. Oh, wow. So if you like chocolate and peppermint, this is actually really good. The brownie is fantastic. It's really
Nice
rich
and
and soft. The hot fudge is like great hot fudge, like nice thick chocolate that complements the ice cream really well.
As you would expect from the Plaza Ice Cream Parlor.
Yeah, I mean,
But the peppermint ice cream is really good. It's high quality. It's super creamy.
and it's like mild. It's not artificial tasting. It's not sharp and biting.
And
it's
it also
really nice.
has no crunchy things in it. The crunchy things are on top, but they're not in the ice cream.
This is really good. I would if you like peppermint and chocolate, I would definitely recommend this.
This is a great option.
Yeah. All right. Where do we go
Move that out of
next?
the way.
Should we try one of the drinks?
Sure.
All right. Let's go with the hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate before it gets cold.
All right. So this is really I think there's just a lot of whipped cream in here because it's really thick and dense. But let me see if I can actually drink it through the straw. I cannot physically
Is this
drink
hot
this
chocolate
through the
or is
straw.
this like a milkshake?
I don't know. I'm not finding any hot chocolate.
No, I'm finding some like melted peppermint stuff.
I think there's peppermint. Is there peppermint ice cream in here? I don't know where the chocolate is.
I haven't gotten any chocolate yet.
I'm not sure how to eat this thing. It's definitely I still haven't hit any hot chocolate.
No. This is almost like a peppermint milkshake. Maybe they gave us the wrong thing.
It says peppermint hot cocoa on the sign. I'm gonna try it again. I cannot drink the hot chocolate. I don't know what's I still haven't tasted any chocolate in the peppermint hot chocolate. All right, maybe we
That's
need
a marshmallow.
We need to surrender this treat. I might give up on this. Let me see what the menu card says of what.
There's no hot chocolate in here.
It doesn't taste like hot chocolate.
No. It's pretty much a peppermint milkshake, at least this.
It is hot cocoa. It's supposed to be hot cocoa with peppermint ice cream and whipped cream. I never got past the peppermint ice cream.
No.
I don't know where the hot cocoa is in that
I
drink.
don't think there's any in there.
All right.
All right, let's try this one.
Well, let's try something that Disney, and especially
Sleepy Hollow.
Sleepy Hollow, is known for, which is funnel cake. So this looks like funnel cake. We've got chocolate sauce, we've got peppermint ice cream, and then we've got red and green Christmas M&Ms. Let's give it a shot.
Yeah, as you probably would expect, this is the same peppermint ice cream as was in the Sundae.
This is definitely, yeah.
So it's very good ice cream.
All right. I'm going to get an M&M on top of here. I like to get a well-balanced bite if I possibly can, although the ice cream is making it hard.
That's good.
Okay. I don't know that peppermint works as well on funnel cake as it does with some of the other stuff. It's good, but it's not my favorite Disney World funnel cake.
I will say the chocolate drizzle on here is nowhere near as good as the hot chocolate.
No, this is
This is like Hershey's syrup
Right.
drizzle and not.
It's not hot
not
fudge.
hot
It's like
fudge.
Hershey's syrup.
So in that case, the Sundae is better. Also, I don't know if the M&Ms work in here. Like they're kind of crunchy and
It's sort of like just sort of thrown on there.
it's a weird
as an
topping
extra
for a
thing.
funnel cake. It
Yeah.
doesn't work too well. But
It's hard. I mean, you can't really get a bite of it with a fork very easily. So,
No.
all right, we have one more treat at this stop to try, and that is the peppermint, the Santa Jack
Sandy Claus.
Sandy Claus peppermint mousse. All right, let's give this
Let's
the
give
old
this a cut and see what it
cut.
looks like inside.
and see what's in there. Ooh.
Oh, maybe we need a picture.
Oh,
of the
we've
inside.
definitely got what looks like brownie in there, surrounded by a mousse. All right. Let's see if we can figure out what all these different
Actually, hang on.
textures
Let me get
are.
another picture of this, because that's a bad picture somehow. It's just dark brown inside. So this is peppermint mousse on top of a brownie? Is that basically what we're looking at here?
I believe there is brownie on the inside, and then we've got the peppermint mousse that sort of surrounds it.
That brownie is a lot more like chocolate cake than a brownie.
It's hard to the consistencies all sort of blend into each other between the brownie and the mousse. The peppermint isn't very strong, especially compared to we just ate a lot of peppermint.
Oh, okay, so if we look at this, it looks like there's cake with a,
Oh, it's
almost
cake
like
on
a
the
ganache.
bottom. Yeah.
It's not exactly a brownie. It's a cake with a ganache and then the peppermint mousse on top.
Oh. That explains why the ganache consistency and the mousse consistency all sort of blend together. I like it. It's just a very mild peppermint.
I love it. I
This
think
is-
it's fantastic.
This is
actually.
the least pepperminty thing we've had of all
If
of
you
these
like
treats.
peppermint, but you're not a fan of like the super intense peppermint flavor,
Yeah.
this mousse is fantastic.
It's almost like a little buttery. It's really
Yep.
nice.
Yep.
It's definitely different and probably like a step above your sort of typical like candy cane peppermint kind of treat.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But this is high quality. I think this is great.
My votes are so far the Sundae and this are definite worth trying.
Yep.
All right, and our last thing, so that we can cleanse our palate of all the peppermint, is the apple cider milkshake.
Apple cider float.
Apple cider float.
It's
So we've
apple
got
cider with a scoop of vanilla ice cream and then whipped cream on top.
and dusted with cinnamon, and I assume probably a little bit of cinnamon sugar as well.
Something. Yes. Can you drink this one?
Yes. Oh. That's maybe a little weird. The apple cider is really sweet and almost sort of, it's definitely a pretty thick consistency. And then when you mix
It doesn't go with vanilla ice cream.
I don't think apple cider and vanilla ice cream really work together.
No, I don't think they go. They really don't.
Like the apple is too sharp and acidic
and sweet. And then you lose the vanilla.
Right.
Yeah.
And it just sort of like makes it creamy, but doesn't add any flavor.
I was really looking forward to this because I love apple cider, and I'm super disappointed.
Yeah, this is not a winner for me either.
No.
All right, so those are our treats so far, and we'll bring you some more shortly. All right, welcome back.
Hello.
This is round 2 of our Very Merry Christmas treat reviews for you for all of the exclusive treats that you can only get at Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party here at the Magic Kingdom. We've got 3 treats here for you today. We've got the Once Upon a Christmastime Tart.
That's at Sunshine Tree Terrace.
That is from Sunshine Tree Terrace. We've got the Mickey Mousse Ornament treat from the Main Street Bakery. And then we've got the Christmas treat cake from Casey's Corner. So more sweet treats. You'll see a definite theme here that most of the party treats are sweet dessert type treats this time around. So let's dig in and see how they are.
Well, let's cut this thing open and see what this looks like in the middle.
So this is the Once Upon a Christmastime Tart. It is a chocolate and cranberry tart with chocolate Mickey ears. So I'm interested to see how this is.
It's a bit of a mess on the inside.
It's a bit of a mess on the inside. Kind of got the tart on the bottom, and then what I assume is the chocolate and cranberry.
That's kind of like a mousse.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of like a mousse.
All right, let's give it a try. You definitely get the chocolate. It tastes more like raspberry than cranberry.
Yeah.
Like you don't get the tart, you get the sweetness, but not the tartness of cranberry.
I wish there was more of a cranberry taste.
See,
it almost doesn't taste like anything.
I don't like cranberry, so I like it better that it almost tastes like chocolate and raspberry together.
Yeah.
The tart itself is a nice crunch. It's a nice contrast to the mousse sort of texture that you get with the rest of it.
I like the little sprinkle of coconut on the icing at the top. That's very nice.
Yeah. This is nice. The texture's nice. The really crunchy tart with the really smooth mousse. I don't like cranberry, but like I said, I think this tastes more like raspberry than cranberry, and I actually really kind of like it.
Yeah, if you don't like cranberry, you're not going to be bothered by this at all. So don't let that put you off.
No, this was nice. All right, so now we've got the Mickey Mousse Ornament, which comes from the Main Street Bakery. This has gingerbread mousse with crispy center and a spiced almond cake with brownie crumble. So we got a lot of stuff going on here. We got gingerbread, we got spiced almond cake, we got brownie crumble. Look at that mousse.
Oh boy, look at this weird crumbly stuff.
Oh wow, it's like when you get an ice cream cake and it's got that crispy bit inside. And then all the way at the bottom, if you can see it, there's the...
almond cake?
That is the spiced almond cake down at the bottom. And then the brownie crumble, you can kind of see it around the outside of the little plastic dome that it comes inside.
This has got a lot of stuff going on.
It's got a lot of stuff going on. Let's hope it's all good stuff. All right, I'm going to try to do my bite that's got a little bit of everything on it. Oh wow. There's so many things going on, but it's really good.
It's intensely flavored. That spice,
like the gingerbread is so gingerbready, but at the same time you've got this texture. The mousse is so smooth and creamy, and you're not used to gingerbread in that texture, but it's so nice. And then the chocolate crunch just kind of gives it this nice little bit. The spiced almond cake at the bottom, I feel like, is kind of a little bit, I don't know.
It's kind of unnecessary.
It's kind of unnecessary. I'm going to try that by itself.
These things are in my mouth, and they're like popping like Pop Rocks.
Yeah, so the spiced almond cake, you get a very faint almond. If you eat it by itself, you get very faint almond. Mostly it's spice. Mostly it's like that cinnamon, nutmeg, Christmas kind of spice. That's most of what you're tasting. But the real standout aspect of this is the gingerbread mousse with the chocolate crunchies. It's so interesting.
The almonds, that spiced almond cake is a very dense very dense cake,
Yeah.
almost like a brownie
Yeah.
consistency. It's actually really good on its own.
Yeah.
I think it kind of
just
gets
gets
lost with all the
Yeah.
gingerbread mousse. Yeah.
But this is really good and really interesting and really different. I've never had anything quite like this, and
No.
I would absolutely get it again. It's really good.
Absolutely.
All right, and then our last treats for this round of our sweet treats is the Christmas tree cake, which we found at Casey's Corner. This is a red velvet brownie cheesecake with eggnog buttercream and spiced caramel topped with mini sugar Christmas lights. So you see the red velvet there down at the bottom? That's a red velvet brownie topped with the cheesecake. I assume the green stuff is icing. What do we think? This tastes like bubble gum to me. Like Big League Chew bubble gum.
I mean, I don't
These
think
flavors,
I like it.
no, because the green is definitely like plain old sugar, like buttercream icing, and the red velvet brownie part is like, it's almost like berry flavored. It's such a dense red velvet flavor. It almost tastes like berry. It works with the cheesecake, but then the icing on top just doesn't feel like it belongs. And you've got these salted or these caramel drizzles on top that just sort of get lost.
I don't like the red velvet brownie. It almost tastes like just a red velvet cake that's kind of compressed.
Yeah,
It's not a brownie at
It's
all.
really moist and really dense. But I don't know.
It doesn't. I had high hopes for this reading the description.
This just doesn't work for me. Like the flavors just don't work together that well. The other two treats we tried in this round were much better than this one.
You don't put a super sweet like buttercream icing on cheesecake.
No.
That's what's weird about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
That just doesn't go.
The icing kind of like just, instead of pulling it all together, it kind of like blows it all apart.
Yeah. Agreed.
So definitely I think the standout from this round was that gingerbread mousse on the treat from Main Street Bakery. Definitely recommend that one.
That's the one.
All right, moving on to some more treats. We'll see you guys in a little bit. Hey
Hello.
everybody.
Hello again.
Hello again. We are here at Cosmic Rays bringing you even more Christmas party treats featuring the only savory Christmas party treat we've got on the entire party exclusive treat list. So right here we've got the curry Brat Tots from Friar's Nook. We also have the Tinkerbell Cream Puff with the adorable Tinkerbell wings on top. And then we have the Sugar Plum Shake from Anti-Gravities.
All right.
So what should we check out first?
Well, I'm sugared out, so let's start with the tots.
Start with the Brat Tots. All right, so these are I was very intrigued by the idea of these. These are tater tots, obviously, as Friar's Nook is well known. These are tater tots with chopped bratwurst, curry ketchup, and apple slaw. The slaw may have apples in it, but it also clearly has a lot of cabbage. They're I don't know. The bratwurst doesn't really taste
Like much.
like much. Like I get the ketchup flavor.
The curry ketchup is spectacular.
It's not very curry though.
It's
like
not.
this is not traditional like
Oh no, it's not.
curry ketchup like you get in Europe. Like
No.
it's very
But it's
weak.
great
It's
for
much
what
more,
it's great on this dish because it adds a little bit of flavor.
I don't know, but I think some of the sweetness is probably coming from the slaw too. It's I don't know. This is a weird combo. The bratwurst doesn't really taste like there's not a lot of strong flavor to the
No.
bratwurst.
There's not.
The slaw is a little too like vinegary. The ketchup is too sweet. Like I just feel like none of these ingredients are great, and so when you put them all together, they're
It's
also
not great. No. I had high hopes for this. It sounded really good.
It sounded really good, but they had the Halloween party brat or tater tots were like a spicy.
Yep.
They were like Hades spicy tots, and they were fantastic. These are definitely not as good as those.
They were great. Okay.
All right, let's try something. Let's try something sweet. again.
Well, we don't have any choice now.
We don't have any choice. This is all that's left. This is the Tinkerbell Cream Puff. So this is a cream puff and compressed carrot cake topped with spiced cream cheese icing, spiced walnuts, and chocolate wings. So we've got a lot of spiced things. There's a compressed carrot cake in there somewhere, which apparently is super compressed because it looks like you're having a hard time cutting through it.
Here we go. I don't know. This just seems weird. Seems like there's too much going on, but...
So, like, if you take the top of the cream puff off, you can see
there's
this.
the carrot cake.
Here's this compressed carrot
It
cake.
actually looks like a sausage patty.
It does. And there's like 2 layers of it, and then the cream puff bottom and the cream puff top. It's very interesting.
Is there any cream in this cream puff?
The cream is in between the 2 layers of carrot cake, but it's not, there's no cream touching the actual cream puff. Okay, the carrot cake is really nice though. Oh, there's a lot of spice in that cream cheese filling. There's a lot of like cinnamon and nutmeg in there. The carrot cake is dense and moist.
The carrot cake is fantastic.
This is it seems weird, but this is a really nice dessert.
It's super spiced. It is intensely spiced.
I'm not sure why it needs to be inside a cream puff.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot going on here that doesn't all need to happen at once.
I think you could either do the carrot cake or the cream puff, but you really don't need both. That being said, it's really good. It's very sweet. There's a lot of sweetness in the icing, but it's really decent. I don't know. I like it. It's cute. The Tinkerbell wings are adorable. I don't know. I can't say it's my favorite thing that we've tried so far, but it's good.
My issue with it is that it's not anything like a cream puff. There's no cream.
Cream puff.
Yeah, it's the outside of a cream puff.
There's your choux pastry. You got it topped with crackland to make it red and crunchy.
There's no cream in the cream puff.
No.
That's the problem.
The cream is inside the carrot cake.
It's a puff, but not a cream puff. Okay.
There's cream in there somewhere.
Sure there is.
I think that we may have just discovered the topic for a different perspective episode of when there's no cream in your cream puff. So this is the Sugar Plum Milkshake.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow. Just wow.
That's something.
This is
I want to see what
Sugar
you
Plum
think.
soft serve topped with cherry syrup, whipped cream, and sprinkles. So the purple syrup on top is actually cherry.
That's really, really interesting. Did you get like the spiced aftertaste?
Yeah.
It's really weird.
It is really weird. It almost tastes like tea berry gum.
I'm thinking it tastes like...
It's weird.
It tastes like... It's like a Christmas scented... It tastes like Christmas
it
candle.
tastes like a Christmas candle.
Yes,
like if
exactly.
you've ever smelled like a Glade sugar plum candle at the grocery store.
That's what it tastes like.
It kind of tastes. It is almost like a little bit soapy at the end.
It's weird. It's weird. I think I like it, but it's definitely on the weird side.
It's not bad, and I'm not saying don't get it.
I wouldn't necessarily put it at the top of my list.
Yeah. It's definitely got a strange flavor that I don't automatically associate as plum, but
I associate it with Christmas. It's a very noteworthy Christmas flavor.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
There you go. More Christmas sweet goodies at the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, plus the one weird tater tot thing that you should probably skip.
All right. We'll see you soon. Hello again.
Hey, everybody.
Welcome back for our 4th and final installment of the 2022 Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party exclusive treats.
So this is our last item on the list. There are 12, like there are 12 days of Christmas. There are 12 party exclusive treats of Mickey's Not So, it's not Mickey's Not So Scary. It's 12 party exclusive treats from Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. This is the last one on our list. It is the Polar Bear Claw. It comes from the Cool Ship, which I will warn you has a very long line because it's also where you can get popcorn buckets. And so I think I'm the only person in line who bought the bear claw. Everybody else was buying the popcorn bucket.
Now, Jill, correct me if I'm wrong, but polar bears are pretty big, right?
Yes. Bear claws are also usually pretty big.
Any bear has a big claw.
Also, they usually don't have 5 fingers or 6
Or
fingers. They
6.
have 5.
Yeah.
This appears to have 6 fingers on the bear claw.
This is like a mutant. Well, actually, is this 2 fingers or is this just like a big toe? Maybe that's
like
the big
two-finger
toe.
point.
I don't know.
It's a bear claw doing the 2-finger point.
There you go.
So this is a chocolate hazelnut pastry with white and dark chocolate. So it sounds good. Let's find out if it is good.
Okay.
Great. I'm just gonna, I think, break this. Oh, okay. This is a very thick white chocolate shell on top. It's not easy to get through that. There's a lot of chocolate in there. Lynchy under. So the chocolate and hazelnut is sort of throughout the pastry. It's actually
good.
really nice. I think the white chocolate on top is a lot. I'm also not a big white chocolate fan. It's nice, it's just there's a little too much of it, but the pastry is really nice. Like this has this similar vibe to like the pastries you get at Cheshire Cafe.
Yeah, this is very much like a Cheshire Cafe offering.
Yeah.
The hazelnut filling is very good. I like white chocolate. I think this is great. It's just not, in my mind, very unique.
No.
Like, if you're coming to the party and you want some real weird party exclusive foods, this is not one of them.
No. It's good
But,
though.
you know, if you like chocolate hazelnut pastry kind of things, this is great. I like it a lot.
It's a little bit messy, but it's tasty. Yeah. Not a bad choice if
Yeah.
the lines aren't long over at the culture.
That's right, yeah. The long lines for the popcorn bucket may be the worst part about this whole thing.
Yeah. So that wraps up all of our Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party treats. What was your favorite?
So, even though the Tots weren't great, they were the only savory thing here, and I liked them simply because it was something that wasn't ridiculously sweet.
I do wish there were more not dessert treats, like other snacks.
This may be the least sweet of any of the snacks.
Yeah.
Because it's not an overly sweet icing or whatever. It's just some chocolate.
Yeah. But no.
I really liked the gingerbread mousse thing.
That
with
was
the
my
little,
favorite. I vote
the
that
little
as
pop
my favorite.
rocks inside.
Yeah.
They were really good.
That is the one thing that, like, if I had to come get anything again, it would be that ornament treat from the Main Street Bakery.
That's my favorite of the really unique things. The peppermint brownie sundae from the Plaza Ice Cream
Was
Parlor
also
was
really
good. It's
Yeah.
just not anything unique.
Right. It's
So,
peppermint ice cream on top of a brownie. So.
but that was really good.
Yeah. But no, I mean, I think, there's a good selection of treats. I will say, again, like, it would be nice if they weren't all but one really sweet, but, a good selection of treats overall at the party. There's definitely plenty of things to try that you can
Nothing
enjoy.
was absolutely horrendous. Like,
No, there was nothing that was bad.
Except the sugar plum candle shake,
Oh, yeah.
which is now what I'm calling it. That literally, it tasted like you're eating a sugar plum candle.
Yeah, I would avoid.
That is unless you're a huge fan of sugar plum candles and you enjoy eating them, I would stay away from that.
I mean, there are people that different strokes for different folks, and maybe some people
Maybe.
like sugar plum candles.
I don't know. But
But
yeah.
overall, yeah, good treats. Like you said, nothing bad. Some really interesting standouts, and a good variety to try. So when you are here at the Magic Kingdom for the Very Merry Christmas Party, come check them out.
And we'll see you next time at whatever the next party is. Bye, everybody.